The juice.
The Brooklyn Beckham thing, like everyone's saying that Nicola Peltz is not very nice to work with, etc., etc.
And throwing your parents under the bus. I'm sorry. Your dad's David Beckham. Your mum's Posh Spice. You didn't grow up in the flats. You were born and you moved into David Beckham's house. Stop whinging.
We are here. We'll not use that phrase anymore.
We are queer. How dare you?
How is everyone? How's everyone feeling?
I'm feeling great. I haven't felt that well the last couple of days. I don't know why. I've been so lethargic and just not feeling great. And today I just have a spring in my step.
Oh my God, I'm the exact same, but I slept terribly on Wednesday. I'm waking up. I go to sleep and I wake up an hour and a half after I wake up. I'm like, almost like it's morning time. Then I go in for a quick Jimmy Riddle.
Just get up, you lazy bitch.
Quite quickly. At 11:30.
Yeah. Get up and start your day.
At night.
Get up and start your day.
And then I wake up at 5 a.m. I'm like, what's going on here? And I'm struggling to get back to sleep at 5 a.m. But listen, it is what it is.
I know that not everyone is interested in sleep, but I found the most interesting sleep facts. And I literally was like, oh my God, it was very interesting. These are weird things that happen to your body while you sleep. Your body paralyzes itself. So during REM sleep, your brain shuts down your muscles so you don't act out your dreams. Not mad.
Oh my God. Well, that kind of maybe ties in a little bit to that, what's it called when people imagine someone sleep paralysis.
Yeah, but that's a little
before.
bit different. Like, and you have this. Spenny used to have that, and it was the same goblin that used to come and sit on his chest, and like it would be the same thing. So he was going out with this girl who was a bit like, let's say, quite. You could imagine her to be quite full on, and it happened the whole time he was with her, and then stopped when they broke up. Not mad.
Yeah.
Causing someone goblins in their sleep. So you know the falling feeling when you're like, that is when your muscles relax too fast and your brain thinks you're falling and jolts you awake to save you.
Like your camera's just zoomed in a lot.
Well, I look great, so I don't care. Can we leave it? Okay, you can't smell in your sleep. So that's why smoke alarms exist, because you're not going to wake up to the smoke alarm, to the smell of smoke.
Well, that's what happened to us, remember? Our au pair, Mayela, woke up and there was something that was on fire in Frederick's wall in his room, and the whole house was just like you could barely kind of see in terms of the visibility. And the fire brigade came. They had to hammer out the wall to put it out, and she woke up and she had sinus problems, so it was very bizarre that she woke up. And had she not woken us up,
Frederick was asleep in the room,
and but the smoke was all around the house. And
Emma, don't worry, I would have been fine. I was on the other side of the house, don't worry.
It was smoky everywhere. She was in the East Wing. And the fire brigade said, a few more hours and you would have all been brown bread.
Dead, so it wouldn't, not great now. I wouldn't have been though, so I would have missed you. I would have.
The ghosts in your room would have gotten you.
I know. Your brain flushes your body out, so when it gets rid of toxins and waste, including proteins linked to Alzheimer's. I saw this thing online yesterday, and now, like, not being a conspiracy theorist, but if you have like gum disease and really bad teeth problems that you don't sort out, if you have like halitosis, or if you suck your gums and they bleed and stuff like that, you have a 70% higher chance of getting Alzheimer's. So it is really linked to that.
I've heard stuff about that to do. I've heard that to do with teeth health. Teeth health, is that right? Dentist? Oh, whatever. Dental health. That seems more.
Amber, this one's for you. You lose around a pound of water. You exhale moisture and sweat. So by the morning, you've lost almost half a kilo just through breathing. Oh, that's the yellow pillows. Now we know.
The yellow pillows are from bloody tan. And they're not yellow anymore.
How dare you say they're from tan? Accusing Bear
no,
by
the tan's
Vogue.
come through. The tan has come through. The tan has come through onto my mattress topper. So I'll have to throw that in the washing machine.
Hang on, I'm going to have to call Kieran quickly. Hello, Kieran. Yeah, if you don't mind, don't sell Amber's Bard from Bear by Vogue drops, okay?
I don't know what you're saying, Vogue. It happens to everyone. I don't know why you're getting so offended. Tan comes off on the sheets. You have to wash your sheets after putting tan on, okay?
That's it. That's all I have about sleeping, but I thought that was really interesting.
But sleep is really interesting, and it is so important because, like, I get warnings because I'm still a loser wearing the both of them. Look how wide
Oh my
I am.
God, you're still wearing the both of them. Yeah, me too. I'm going to go put on some time.
Yeah, because I was hoping doing the show and getting fit, this one would tell me I'm not 46 years old.
What's it telling you now? Oh, don't tell me you're still 46, Amber. Oh no.
46. I'm still 46.
Okay, I know that I slagged you about the crosswords. I have got something I have to admit, and it's so embarrassing.
Well, go ahead, because I have something here. Evidence.
Oh God, how many have you done? How many did you say you've done in your whole book? 5, she says.
Well, I had to put it away because I was slagged on a flight going away with the girls, but then I was actually doing it. Another woman and a man on the plane were helping me. We formed a bit of a camaraderie.
I'm sure you needed a bit of help. Go on.
Okay, well, I give you one and see if you know.
Yeah.
15 across. Okay, 15 across. Female singing voice. Emma will know this. 4 letters.
Baritone.
Alto. Fuck's sake. Okay, let's go again. Let's see how great she is at this. 12 across. It is 6 letters. Colourless, watery fluid of the blood.
Plasma.
Wow, well done. Do you want to borrow this?
Well, I'm glad I did okay at that one because T, my 7-year-old son, comes home with his homework and I was thrilled to see a crossword and I thought, Auntie Amber will be delighted. So I was going through the crossword with him, we were guessing all the things and then I got stuck.
Oh, no. Well, with this, they have the answers at the back sometimes.
Second letter was Y. And I was like, there's no bloody word. And anyway, I screen grabbed it, sent it to Mom, who is the crossword queen. I didn't send it to you because you've only done like 5. And then I got it. And I had to delete all the messages. And Mom's like, oh, deleting messages. I was like, no, Mom, it's actually because I've humiliated myself. I was asking you the answer.
What was it? What was the word?
Gymnast.
Emma would have gotten that too.
Bloody gymnast. I'm going to get a crossword book. It's good for the brain.
But crosswords, the more you do, the better you get, personally, myself. At one stage, I was able to do Sudoku.
Can you get like levels of crossword books? Like, I don't want a hard one. Obviously, I'm struggling with the 7-year-old. So
The Irish Times Simplex is brilliant. That's what we all used to do in evening study or when we were in a, whatever that called, a free period in school or else.
Do you know what I did?
At lunchtime and work.
Do you know what I did all day in study after school? Any breaks I had during class, if I could get away with it, all day in school. And when I think about it, I'm like, you stupid asshole. I just used to write notes to my friends all day long. Blah, 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 blah.
Note writing was great.
Yeah, I know, but Amber, all day long. It's all I did. It's all I did in study. And then I did shit in my leaving cert. So,
well, I was just going to say your exam results obviously reflected that. Come here. Sorry, we need to go back to sleep for a moment because something terrible happened. Because, obviously I'm a creature of habit. I get back from my dancing because I'm a dancer. I grab my glass of water, go upstairs, take my 2 magnesium, right? And they're capsules. Took them. The other night, I did what I thought was a burp.
oh no.
I thought it was actually, I actually thought it was
Capsule
a bit of acid
foam.
reflux. It came through my nose. It didn't come out the nose, but like it came in my mouth and then it made its way to my nasal passage. And I am telling you the pain I endured. I couldn't breathe through my mouth or nose. I was coughing. I couldn't talk. I know, a bit weird that I was trying to talk considering I was on my own.
Oh God.
Like nothing was working. I went to the sink and I was like snuffing water out and like snuffing it back out. And it like just stung like a motherfucker. My eyes were tearing. And then like it took ages. I couldn't go sleep for about 45 minutes because
Oh my God, you need to get a nasal rinse.
I have a nasal rinse, but I was doing that myself with the water. But it reminded me that same thing happened to Mom years ago. She did a burp when she had taken Solpadeine capsules and all the powder came into her mouth. And then it also reminded me another time with Mom when she was away in Hollybops in Spain. Now she lives there. And she took a sup of tea and accidentally swallowed a whole dragonfly. Oh, yeah. Just gone in front of her mouth.
I remember she got stung by a bee. And then she got stung twice more in like, honestly, it was in less than 7 minutes. I was like, what the fuck?
So basically, I was, they were talking about people sharing water and how we wouldn't do it and stuff like that. Yesterday morning, I was on the way into work. So it was probably like 7:20. And there was these 2 guys. One of them was walking across the road with a big spit. He was smoking a cigarette. Then his friend was behind him. Then he took a swig of a can of fizzy pop. And then what does he do after he takes a swig? Gives it to his mate. 7:20 in the morning, sharing a can. Not like alcohol, but like what?
Oh, God.
That's disgusting.
That's a bit grim now, isn't it?
Like, one thing to share water, but like there's definitely backwash on a can. On that little ledge.
I know. It does sit there. So I've two things. First thing, I was sitting in my kitchen yesterday going through my packages. Because I'm ordering some bits for the house because we don't have, like, you know, it's just stupid things like doormats and stuff that you have to get again. And anyway, I saw this box and I just opened it. It says nothing on the front that would suggest it's not for me. So I opened it. Chanel. A Chanel box in the box. And I thought, Svenny's seen one I posted on Instagram. He got the hint. Mm-hmm. Did you see the bag I posted on Instagram? I posted it. And I'm like, oh, like it was a hint for Spencer. Anyway, so there I am. And then I was like, I looked at the sales receipt because I was like, that doesn't look like the right size for the bag. And it's a pair of shoes, 37.5. And I was like, oh, they're not mine.
Not your size.
No, I was like, they're not mine. They're not mine. So I'm looking at it. They're bought in Terminal 3, Heathrow. And so I contacted the landlord of this place. They're probably sick of hearing from me. They're very nice, though. I know, they're very nice. And I was like, hiya, do you know someone by this name? This package has been delivered. It's from Chanel and I don't want to just like leave it. I don't really know what to do with it. And she was like, oh, we had that a couple of years ago. Supposedly she used to live in the house before we bought it. And we tried to contact her and we could never get in touch with her. So I was like, okay. And she's like, I'll try again and I'll text the number that I've been given for her and let you know. And so I was like, right, okay, I'll ring Heathrow, Chanel. And so I rang it twice yesterday, couldn't get through. The second time I rang this morning, I got through because I was like, it's essentially stealing if I don't get it back to her. I know it's not my fault, but
you've broken the law by opening someone else's post.
Yeah, but
anyway.
It was an accident. And so I rang them and she's like, okay, we need you to, not grateful at all, by the way, we need you to take a picture of the sales receipt, email this person, explain the whole situation. And I'm like, can you not just collect it? Like, you're causing me hassle now. I've had to ring you 4 times.
Too much hassle.
Yeah, but I have to do it now.
It's like someone asking you. And
now I'll probably get imprisoned because I fucking opened someone's mail.
Yeah, but it's like someone asking you to be here for a package to collect, but that's something they're sending back. And then you weren't here when you told them that you wouldn't be here. And then they ask you to go to one of their depots to drop the package back when you're already up the walls working full time and on a dancing show.
Well, I think that when someone has spent 500 quid to go over to watch you on the dancing show out of her own pocket, she would assume that maybe a little favour would be nice, considering the favour that was done by moi.
And the favour was attempted to be done. Many favours are done. I checked where FedEx things were open.
I have a bone to pick with you.
Oh, pick away, because
you're a rat.
You want to be picking your battles.
You look a lot like
I'm a rat.
Your mouth is moving a lot like a rat.
You look like Splinter today.
You look like a lie bag, because I know. You twisted the truth and you turned it on me. You gaslit me.
Oh, shit.
No.
Is what you are.
You are a lie
You're
bag.
a steaming turd is what you are.
No, you're a
Emma,
lie
I'll tell you
bag.
what happened, right? Louisa rings me and Amber needs me to go back for the dancing show again, but I'm going to do a little bit of filming with her. So I was
She'd already said, Louisa, she would always come back for this week of the dancing show.
I did. And I have never let my sister down before. And so Louisa rang me and said, because I'm back next week for something else I was meant to go back on Wednesday and then my job's on Thursday and then I was going to have to do this filming with Amber on Friday. And then I thought, okay, well then I'll just go home after the filming. They might need me for the show. Louisa was like, yeah, I'll just ask. And then anyway, Louisa asked and she was like, they kind of need you for the show. And in between this time, Louisa had gone back to Amber and said, oh, Vogue's going to go back for the filming, but we're going to see if she can just go home after that. And in between this time, Louisa hadn't rang Amber back, but had rang me and said, they need you for the show. So I was like, okay, grand, let's figure it out. I'm not going home for 4 days because I'll have to be away from the kids for 4 days and it's too long. So I was trying to figure out what I was going to do. In the meantime, I rang my mom and I was like, hey, Mom, where are you? Oh, are you being mean to your big sister? I said, what? Have you had a fallout? And I was like, I don't know what you're talking about, Mom. And then I was thinking in my head, have we had a scrap and I don't know about it? Turns out Amber went and ratted on me and told my mom that I was being unsupportive and wouldn't go back.
The one thing here is that there's a name that's been repeated here. Louisa.
Louisa didn't tell Mom and me. You did.
I did
You
because, and then
rat.
you lied to try and protect your reputation
didn't
and
lie.
gaslit me.
I don't
being
need to protect my
when have I ever let
reputation.
you down?
When have I ever let you
Because
down?
you were
No,
not going to
as
come
soon
back
as
for
you
it.
can, Amber, you just have to say sorry because I will never let you down, and I never have
I'm not
let
saying
you down.
sorry.
Well, then you know what? You're
Louisa
dancing
implied
around
you
wrong.
weren't coming back.
Did I imply it?
You weren't answering my calls for me to talk
Amber,
to you.
you're ringing me really late at night.
8:30 is not fucking late, and you respond to my fucking texts, so you can
Theodore
piss
has
off.
been in the bed beside me, or Gigi, and 8:30 is simply too late.
Have you ever heard such tripe?
When have I ever let you down?
Vogue, you can't deny the fact you were considering not coming back
When
for the show.
I was,
That upset me.
no, Amber, I was only seeing if they didn't need me for that part. I was always going back for
And
part
then,
of it.
and then after she gaslit me, I was like, okay. And do you know
I
what I said,
didn't
Louisa?
gaslight you.
And do you know what I said? Sorry, not Louisa. And do you know what I said, Imo? I said, love you. Do you think I got to love you back? No, I had to give her a prompt later on last night.
Because I didn't love you at that time.
Well, Mom didn't love you either at the time when I ratted you.
And I don't love you right now, huh?
Well, we'll have to put this pod on ice.
I wish Magella had never woken up.
You can't include that. Oh my God. You're a murderer.
Victoria's Spice, Victoria's #1, girls. We did it. Who bought her song? Me.
Did you? It's just, the whole thing is mental. Someone gave me hassle because of that post that we put up of me and Alex dancing, saying Victoria dancing on inappropriate on Beckham. And someone came back and was like, you know, love, whatever. And then was just like, but this is just, this is real people. There's children involved. And I'm just like,
I know, but our lives are
grown man.
boring. Come on. Like, these are
But it's
really
just having
famous
a bit
people.
Of a laugh.
Yeah.
I'm able to laugh about someone saying that there's more movement in a hearse than there is with me on the dance floor. Do you know what I mean? Like, you have to take
I
them.
do think it's a sad story, but now did you see that? So Nicola Peltz used to go out with one of the Hadids, the brother, obviously, and
Anwar.
the sister came out and was like, "Oh, Nicola's always trying to become famous," and basically that like he stopped talking to their family. But I don't like when this is very like pinning on her. And I kind of just think that they've both decided something, and I don't think that you can just pin it on her. I don't like that. It always happens. It's always the woman.
Yeah, fair.
In mine and Amber's case, it is Amber, though.
No, it's Vogue. And even my mom had my back.
She doesn't care about her family. She just bitches to it. Mom and I, Amber, were saying a few words about you, huh? I won't tell you what. It was only upset you.
Well, Louisa was saying a few words about you.
I don't give a shit. But I don't know why I've been walking around like thunder the last couple of days, and I don't really care. I'm like,
Wouldn't have fuck it. Are you sure it's just the last few days and not the last few weeks? Fuck me.
sister cards.
Let's go.
What's your best party story? God, I don't know if I have any really good ones. Like what?
Oh my God, did that get changed? I thought it was best part. Best party story. God.
Our parties are very big. Oh, I loved my 40th. I thought that was the best party I've ever been to. Wasn't it? Even with the rain. Remember Davina in the rain? God, Davina Devine is the greatest drag queen of all time. And she was dancing to Rihanna, Umbrella and everything. Oh my, she was just, I don't know how she doesn't break her neck.
And the rain, it was raining and everything, Imo.
It
wouldn't
was
believe
perfect for her. She was drenched and kept
That
going.
was a great party. God, party story. I don't know. I love loads of hens and stuff I've been on.
Oh,
we were
God,
in
no,
Lisbon
yuck.
for Lynn's hen.
Why didn't I get invited to that? I probably did and said no, did I?
Probably said no. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Vicky's hen in Carlingford. I always just have there's always so much nakedness at hens. That's not why I have such a good time.
Remember that party you were at and I was flashing you and I wasn't even there. I was just on FaceTime.
Oh my God, that was Mishy's 40th. That was great crack in Carlingford as well. And I don't know, a party, I prefer weekends away, okay? Party story, I don't know. I remember when we were at a Halloween party before. I don't know if this is a good thing that happened or not. I was trying to do a backflip. I did kind of semi-nail it. And then I couldn't do it when I was sober. I could barely walk when I was sober.
You see, I don't like hens because they're always more than a day. I'm a one-hit wonder, and I've come to terms with that. I can do one day, and that's it. And one day, and not even one day off, one day, couple of weeks off, one day. That's just, and I don't care. That's just the way I am.
Back in the day, it's okay when you have a bit more kind of, I don't know.
Look at that
stamina.
lump on my head. Do you see that lump on my head?
No.
See it there? How can you not see it? It looks like a horn. I have a spot, you know those spots that you just can't squeeze and you cannot leave them alone? And now it's turned into a swollen forehead.
Oh, well.
What would you rather? 50% off everything you buy, or you get £1 off every time you punch a punching bag?
50%.
Yeah, I'd love 50%. Anything that's 50%, I'm like, it's on sale.
Emo's even confused by this. She's like, that doesn't make sense.
When are you punching a punching bag?
Because you have to
Well,
punch
I'd
the
get
punching
one at
bag to
home
get
and
what
I'd punch it a million times.
That's fair.
But that's £1 off. Okay, fine. I think 50% off everything, no?
50% off everything would be quite nice. If you had to swap your legs with the legs of any other animal, which animal would you choose? Ooh. Flamingo?
Instantly I thought that's instantly what I thought.
Did you think of flamingo?
No. You'd be towering above everyone.
Oh, well, I was thinking of giraffe.
Well, you could go with a cheetah. Imagine how quickly you wouldn't need to get the bus, the dart anywhere. You could just like fly around. Like
A zebra, because then you'd have the strongest kick in the world.
Oh, they're the fastest. Are they? Oh, the strongest.
Strongest
Or
kick.
giraffe. Imagine how tall up you'd be. Well, you're kind of like semi-giraffe, aren't you?
Do you remember I tried to get a stuffed flamingo and it just wasn't pink enough? Because they have them when flamingos die of natural causes, like in the zoo and stuff. People take them and then they stuff them and you can get them in your house, but they're in death, they lose the colour. You'd have to spray them, I reckon. You could get that hair dye that you spray in, you know, that you used to get like and put in your hair when you wanted to be a witch at Halloween.
Yeah, but you don't know if that would do damage to it. Everyone loses their colour. Post-mortem, post-humus. Okay. So, I don't know, it'd be depending. If you're a giraffe, you can tower over everyone and make them feel small. If you're a cheetah, you can leg it absolutely everywhere. I don't know why you want to be a zebra kicking the shit out of everyone.
Tita.
Emma would want to be a frog, so she'd be hopping from the gay bar to the straight bar. Ribbit.
Emma, you shouldn't have told Amber that.
Slimy.
Female frogs pretend to be dead when they don't have a mate.
Good on him.
I know a few female humans that probably do that. But rather than dead, pretend to be asleep.
Female lions like to get it on 40 times a day and get really aggressive with their partner if they can't keep up. Yep.
What?
A lioness.
Wow.
Yeah.
Emma, legs. What legs would you be now from an animal?
I did initially go for cheetah, but I'm thinking a kangaroo would be quite fun to jump
kangaroo.
high.
Okay, yeah. And they're strong as well. But you know them with the big fucking.
I wouldn't want to be beaten up by a bloody kangaroo.
muscles.
Okay, next one. What's your favourite meme or viral video? I am enjoying the Victoria Beckham ones at the moment. The internet just goes on fire.
But I think that I love viral videos. So like the little kid and he's getting given out to and he's like, Linda, 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 licking Linda, licking, licking, licking.
Linda, listen, Linda.
And then your one who's just come out from a fire in her house. Or she wasn't in her house. She was just like, I had me a cool pop. I didn't grab me no shoes, no nothing. Jesus. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Do you remember her? Love her.
No. Mine is a sushi man. I get so much joy out of him.
Fish is your fetish. We've got an incredible sushi offer right here at Central Crosshaven for 2 days.
One of the first ones for me was obviously
Charlie bit my finger.
Ow, Charlie!
Yeah. That was so funny. Okay, next question. If you could go on any TV show, what would you go on? Traders.
Dancing with the Stars.
Come on, Traders.
I think Traders would be loads of crack. I'd love to do something.
I'd want to be a trader.
Something I'd have to use my mind for. And not my legs.
What else? Because there's so many good shows.
What was that thing that your one Anna something did? Remember they'd be in the helicopter and they'd be doing adventuring and all that type of stuff. Do you remember that?
What's her name, Imo? You know her. She's from over here.
Anna something.
No, it's not Anna. You're throwing her with that. It's not Anna.
Annika.
Annika Rice.
Is it called Challenge Annika or something like that?
I like that.
A bit of Neil Buchanan art attack. Get involved with that. I wouldn't like to do, you know, that show Bear Grylls used to do, The Island. Was it called The Island? And he put celebs on an island, because Martin Kemp was telling me that he lost 4.5 stone when he did that show, that like they basically just didn't eat for an entire, it was 2.5 months or something. 4.5 stone. Can you imagine?
Jesus Christ.
I know.
It's the equivalent of a small child.
I couldn't bear it.
I'd like to do something challenging. I think Traders would be so much crack. Emma, are you in agreement though with TV shows? You're obsessed with Traders, so I think you'd love to go on it.
Traitors.
You heard how many people applied for it?
How many?
300,000.
Jesus. That's wild.
Yeah, Traitors, or I would love to do Strictly, but they'd hate me because
You'd be too
I have a
polished.
dance background.
Yeah, you'd absolutely smash it. I'm only joking about Dancing with the Stars. I do like learning a new skill.
Sometimes I think I would like to do the full Strictly experience. When I'm there with Amber, I'm like, oh God, I'd love to do the full Strictly thing. But I'm just not a dancer. I'm not a dancer.
People think that, like, people are just like, how are you doing it? And I'm just like, it's actually fine. As I said, it's a lot to do with not boozing and just making sure I'm getting sleep. I think it's fine. Anyway, it's fine when people don't let you down by not saying they're coming.
Amber, if I don't get...
Vogue tried to say this is her jumper when we came on. I was like, I feel like I had that, or I wanted it. I said, you did have it and you got rid of it. I kept mine. We both had the same jumper. It's Henry
Well,
Holland.
I'll be stealing from you when I get home. And also,
You can have it. Do you know what? You can have it.
Good. And I want a letter of apology on my bed when I get home, or else I'll turn around and I'll go straight back to the airport and I'll go fly home.
I'll go find either a fox shit or a cat shit outside, and that can be under your pillow.
Well, I'm going to rub my arse on yours for old time's sake.
Again. That's probably how I got worms.
Okay. What's the one thing in your daily routine that you wish you could eliminate?
Probably getting ready.
But getting ready takes me such little time. I just don't care about it.
But I mean, like, I know, but I'm thinking I'm talking like having an everything shower, doing your makeup, doing your tan, having a nice outfit on, doing your hair, all of it being done for you. Like that.
Yeah, that would be quite nice. That would be quite nice.
That would save so much time. What legs did you say you wanted, Imo?
I said I wanted a kangaroo.
Oh, sorry, pardon me, excuse me.
What is something you did when you were younger that makes you cringe? I used to go around looking for attention, so I'd pretend I hurt myself and I would put plasters on my head and cycle around the dunes hoping that people would stop me and ask me what was wrong with me.
I don't think I'm cringe about anything. I think everything's
I can
funny.
mention a few things about you as a child.
Oh, like what?
Going over to Tony's asking for a pink willy.
Listen, Vogue, a confused child.
You used to go around in your knickers. You used to cycle around on the main road in your knickers.
I used to go around on my bike just in my nicks, my little granny nicks. I was literally probably about 4 going around the dunes in my... So what? I was owning it. I'm not embarrassed about anything. I'm like, yeah, okay, fine. I was looking for a pink willy. I got one.
Oh, great. Oh, yeah. Okay. Would you rather sing like a Grammy-winning singer or cook like a Michelin-star chef? Oh, I'd love to be able to sing. I'd show off all the time.
I know, but imagine like cooking and how easy cooking would be for you. Even the most simplest of dishes.
I'm
just
already
like
good.
pasta.
I'm already like I'm okay at
Jesus,
cooking.
Here we go, the fucking queen of fucking salmon bowls. My God.
Oh no, I've gone off salmon bowls. I've gone off them. Do you want to hear my latest dish?
What? Here we go.
Okay, so salmon.
It's a chicken
rice.
bowl.
Salmon, rice. Okay, and then on the salmon, soy sauce, oyster sauce, all mixed together with this like chili kind of oil that goes on top, and then the dressing. Wait for it: mango, scallions, and olive oil, all mixed together and all put on top. Thank you.
You mean mango chutney?
No, mango, as in fresh mango.
Oh, no.
I'll send you a picture today. Oh, no, you'll be jealous. Thank you. There's salmon in the freezer that needs to be used.
Name one thing that you've always imagined doing but never did.
Going to Japan.
Yeah.
I'm desperate to go to Japan. And Spenny's doing the Tokyo Marathon, except he's going with someone and then they're going like heli skiing after, and I don't want to do that, and it feels like, it feels like a boys' trip, and I'm like, Svenny's like, come, and I'm like, no, I just feel like you'll just be, I don't want to hang out with loads of people. I just want to go to Japan and be a tourist for like 4 or 5 days and then go home. I don't want to go and like go out with people for dinner all the time. I just want to go with Sven.
Sometimes when I just don't feel like spending time with people, I go find a little quiet corner and a bit of time to myself.
I'll tell you what, I've been doing a lot of quiet time on my own recently, and I'm very much enjoying it. See, when I get home that weekend, you won't see me. I'll be hiding in my room. No, actually, I'll be hanging out with Mom because she'll miss me desperately. She'll be stuck with you for a week.
God, well, I don't know. You have to repair those bridges. She's not too sure. So listen, one thing you've always imagined doing but never did, but like, I don't know, it's not like traveling to a place, because like, I think if I want to do something, I'll do it. I like have a hit list of things I want to do. I'd like to go to Japan. I'd like to go to South Africa. I'd like to go to Cape Town, like specifically.
I'd like to go to Cape Town as well. Everyone seems to be having a ball down there.
I don't really have an urge to go on a safari or anything like that.
Oh, no, I really enjoyed safari. I'd go on safari again. I loved that trip. It's such a it's a real wholesome trip. And it's when you see animals in the wild like that, it's crazy. You're just like, whoa.
I would like to do Route 66. I think that'd be a load of crack. But now I've gone to Las Vegas and it was not my favourite place. I thought I would have a ball. I think with Las Vegas you need to go with a crowd.
No, I just don't think you need to go to Las Vegas. That's just, I'm sorry. That's how I feel about it. I just don't like it. When you were gone and you were showing those big, like, foot-long or yard-long Slurpees.
No, I love them. I love them.
Now I love a slush puppy. Like, when I'm in the park with the kids, I can't get one when they're there because I don't want them to have one because they're so full of crap. But, like, my God. Do you remember Mr. Frosty machines? Did anyone have one as a child? We didn't ever. We never got one of them. I always asked.
Okay, Emma, what about you? One thing you imagined doing but never did. Marrying a man?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, when I was younger, I always imagined marrying a man.
Did you actually?
Yeah. I always was like attracted to women, but I never thought I'd be in a relationship with a woman until I was in a relationship with a woman. And then I was like,
And is Naomi your first relationship?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Isn't that interesting?
Did you ever have any long-term, you don't have to answer these, obviously. Did you ever have any long-term relationships with guys?
No.
Interesting.
She was my first, and now she's my last, maybe, hopefully.
Yeah, maybe. I like that you threw in a maybe. It's important to throw in a maybe. Come on.
Okay, so for this Agony Amb, hey gals, this is Mia. I'm a mum of 2 girls, 11 and 13, and we're getting to a bit of a stage in life where I'm starting to need some help. I want to ask, do I sit them down for the talk, or do I just leave them to figure it out from TikTok, friends, and God knows what else? I wouldn't do that. I want them to be informed, but also the thought of me talking about the birds and the bees makes me break out in a cold sweat. What if I say the wrong thing? What if they laugh at me? I know that leaving it to chance is wrong too. So do I jump in, or do I let them navigate the wild world of hormones and teenage slang on their own? Thanks for any advice, and maybe a pep talk for me too, because let's be honest, I'm going to need it. Love you, girls.
Oh God. I think that you have to use the right terminology and everything. I don't think that you can skirt around it. If they already know it, they'll let you know. I remember Mom came to me with a book. I was like, too late, Mother. Like, obviously I know about all this. But I think that it's good to have open and honest conversations, but I wouldn't be like, oh, and the man puts his woo-woo in her whatever, you know what I mean? Just say it. A woo is a vagina. I don't know. Just say it, the words that are meant to be.
You said a man puts his woo-woo. I was like, I thought a woo-woo was a willy. I think don't underestimate your capabilities of like being a parent. You know what I mean? You've gotten them to 11 and 13 relatively unscathed, I would think. So just like in terms of you breaking out in a cold sweat, you're able to field those questions, or just say, oh, I'm just, you could just kind of not necessarily skirt around it, but just say, as Vogue said, but like just say, let me have a think about that and come back to you. They are going to be curious. Like I remember I was sick, maybe I was about 12 or 13, and I got given a book. And then I had to bribe people in school to tell me.
Slow learner to know.
And then I had to bribe someone in school to tell me what a blowjob was. I didn't know what that was. I was like, a blowjob, so I had to go buy her some sweets from the tuck shop. And
who knew? Who told you?
No, it wasn't a blowjob. It was a 69er. I didn't know what that was. I'm still Devo Dad didn't get to 69. I was dying to make that joke. Oh, here he is, Mr. 69 himself. Wee, Freddie.
God, when you think of how old people live to, isn't it terrible that he died when he did?
I know. So I think with it, arm yourself. I would be Googling a few bits and bobs, but I think it's definitely, we were actually only talking about this with our Auntie Gina last week. Did we mention this on the pod last week when we were talking about blowies? And basically Gina basically said, the one thing to remember is that men only give it a shake, so there's loads of wee-wee on it. So it's disgusting to try and put a daughter off giving blowies.
She's not wrong. She's not wrong. That is absolutely disgusting.
I think it's really important because you really need to highlight safe sex for multiple reasons, because of STDs, because of STIs, but also unwanted pregnancies or unplanned pregnancies. And you want them to feel that you guys can have kind of like an open dialogue about it as well, which is super important, and that they can trust you. Because the thing about it is, if you're going to say like, no, don't do this or whatever, they're obviously probably going to end up going in the other direction. And if you don't properly inform them, they will go and find out from someone else, and they might be misinformed as well. So don't underestimate yourself in terms of you being capable of fielding any questions that they have. And just, I think it's best that you do have a little chat with them. Maybe have the chat with the two of them together, or maybe individually. I don't know, whatever you think might work.
I think together, just get two birds with one stone. Come on.
Maybe, but they might feel a bit nervous, like together. You might just say, listen, I just wanted to talk to you, obviously, you know, bits and bobs. If they're obviously hitting puberty or whatever, and just say, you know, if there's ever any questions that you have or you want to talk about, and I know you might be a bit embarrassed about this, just talking about sex and whatnot, but I'm always here if you want to ask me any questions. I probably would do the book trick that my mom did to me.
Just chuck a bomb at them and run away.
Here's a book. Let me know if you... I don't actually think she said if you have any questions. And I did have a lot of questions.
Did anyone see the latest in the Justin Baldoni and Blake Lively story?
I actually saw
the
yesterday.
juice.
I was just like, oh my God. Someone came over to talk to me in work, and I was like, hold on a second. And I could see text messages between Blake and Taylor Swift.
She was obviously wrecking Taylor Swift's head, going on and on and on about it, and Taylor Swift was like, oh, boring. But the way she spoke to her, like, if I'm having a fallout with one of my friends, which doesn't usually happen, we're about like, you're annoying me, those just seemed like very sophisticated messages. It's obviously something that had gone on for too long, but how embarrassing, all your messages laid bare. And did you see the Jamila Jamil ones?
I didn't see that, no.
Oh, guys, okay, we'll touch on this more. We'll get the tea about it a little bit more, because Amber is not involved in celebrity gossip as I am, so I need to tell her, and I think that there's going to be more coming out, but all these messages are being released from the court and everyone is posting them, and it's just madness. Who do we think is in the wrong, by the way? I actually don't know anymore.
I think there's a pair of them in it. I'd say.
And also Ryan Reynolds, you should see the message that he sent to Colleen Hoover, who wrote the book. It is beyond cringe.
I'd say it sounds like you're one. Blake Lively's a bit of a diva, like even on her Gossip Girl days. But it's also like, I know what you're saying. It's also like the Brooklyn Beckham thing. Like everyone's saying that Nicola Peltz is not very nice to work with, etc., etc. But that whole thing about the dance, I'd heard about that months ago, about like her basically stealing the stage for their first dance, which isn't very nice. But it's to your point, you said in the last pod that we did, there's three sides to every story. And if he's talking about not wanting his parents to be going to the press and manipulating what imagery is coming through across media platforms, he shouldn't have chosen to publicly.
Oh, sorry, have we gone back to the Beckhams now? Yeah.
Yeah, well, we didn't really speak about it much. I just think it's just contradictory to give out about your parents talking about you, referencing you in public, and then you actually make a public statement.
And throwing your parents under the bus. I'm sorry. I saw this Irish guy posting this meme yesterday, and he's like, your dad's David Beckham, your mom's Posh Spice. You didn't grow up in the flats. You were born and you moved into David Beckham's house. Stop whinging.
But it's also like, I thought it was very unkind as well. Like the way he phrased it, basically saying, I don't want to reconcile with my family. Like, you've got 3 siblings there.
It's
like, whatever if you have beef
terrible.
with your parents, like, you're including them as well. It's a very, very sad state of affairs. And then I don't really know what to say about it. I mean,
Well, Amber, I don't know what's going to happen between us now. I'm going to have to ring Mom, and I might have to release a statement of my own, to be honest.
Mom is regretting saying anything to you. And I personally think Louisa is in part to blame for this.
Well, I'm very upset, and I might have to cut communications
Never
with you
heard
guys,
such
at least for the
garbage.
weekend, because I'm disappointed, shocked, and appalled.
She's teeing up not coming to the show again. Imo, that's what's happening.
I feel very uncomfortable and I'm going back. I've run out of hunky dories. I've run out of buffalo hunky dories. So I'm on the Johnny Onion rings.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Right, Imo, I hope you have a great time editing this. It's been emotional, girls, as always.
Okay, everyone, thank you so much. Have a lovely rest of your week, and we will touch base with you again on Thursday.
We'll round back. And just don't forget to obviously send us in your emails, whether it be an AITA, just a truth corner, a little agony Amb, whatever. We're into it.
We're into it.
Bye.